One of the most iconic images of World War II is back here in San Diego, but how it will be displayed will be far different than the temporary one it replaced. The original statue near the Midway Museum arrived back in 2007 and drew scores of people to the waterfront.
That one was never designed to be there permanently, though. This one is. 10 News reporter Bob Lawrence with new details tonight on why this permanent display will be different.
Though this was only the preliminary first step to permanently setting up the statue, Vince Richards and dozens of others couldn't stay away.
For me, it's a piece of American history. I mean, this is from when I was a kid, my dad talking about that.
And by that he means the celebration in New York's Times Square on August 14th, 1945, celebrating the end of World War II and the Life magazine photograph of a sailor stealing a kiss from a nurse.
There was a time in this country's history where we really came together, and this symbolizes this.
Warren Haig is with the Spirit of 45, which in 2010 on board the Midway Museum began a push of World War II vets and others to create a national day of recognition.
Well over 500 cities now have Spirit of 45 Day observances. They do it on the second weekend in August, which lines up with August 14th.
This will be the permanent home for the statue, but it'll be a few days yet before it's permanently in place. The statue was on the pedestal just long enough for crews to mark the anchor points for it. The 32 different anchor points need to be drilled and given a day or two to cure, so the 15,000-pound statue was lifted back in the air to go back on the truck that brought it here. The old statue that was on loan was made out of foam and stood out on its own. The new statue is made of bronze, and as these drawings depict, will be showcased in its own park-like setting with some new features added.
We even incorporated the benches that didn't have before. We have night lighting that we didn't have before.
Even lying on a flatbed, the statue drew a crowd, but in this position, you can see another new addition. The nurse is holding roses. Bob Lawrence, 10 News.
The hope is to have the statue back up by Wednesday or Thursday at the latest and have everything else ready for the dedication on Saturday.